Hey everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And I'm Todd Anderson.
And you're watching the Verse Series on StarCityGames.com.
All right, so today we're kicking off the week, testing out some new cards from Amonkhet. The set doesn't have a whole lot of spoilers for us to work with right now, but we're going to do our best to at least try to see if some of these, I guess, less build-around cards are going to be able to make an impact in Standard. Today we actually got a new Gideon Spoiled. I tried to get Tom to put in his deck, but he thinks it's not good enough. I disagree. But I trust Tom when it comes to these white, winny, aggressive style decks, and that's exactly what Tom's playing today. Tell us a little bit about your deck.
Yeah, I'm playing a Gideon-ish deck. They're in my sideboard. Playing a green-white deck, something like Craig Wesco kind of piloted a little bit a while ago, about a couple months. But whenever a new set comes out, I want to go with what I know. I guess it's going to be some humans this time around. So I'm kind of fitting some new cards into a shell. Really, I'm just playing a new, mana elf, but instead it's a human. It's a Chandler Initiate. So beginning of last season or so, maybe a couple sets ago, a lot of us played green-white at a tournament that CVM won. I think it was Indianapolis or so.
Yeah, it's like the Fairgrounds Warden Verger's Gearhulk deck.
And we played Server in the Conduit just in the deck. It had no energy theme, had no synergies, whatever.
Yeah.
It just wanted to get Gideon out on turn 4. And now we have a human that does that too, so it fits right well into the green-white human shell and can accelerate turn 4 plays. I don't have the Gideons in my main deck, Gideon Allies Zendikar. They're in my sideboard, but I do have a lot of other 4-drops, namely new card Cast Out, which seems really sweet. It's like a new Bashing Light, this flash and cycle, so it'll easily make the curve better, deal with anything possible. I also have Heron's Grace Champion, I believe is what it's called, as my other 4-drop, and also have things play a turn 3 Tyler's Tracker, play my extra land. See from there, that's kind of like a 4-drop too, but I'm not sure how the cycling card's all going to work out with the mana base.
I do like removal spells that can cycle specifically. There might be a chance that these blue-red decks that we saw, either the Temur Dynavolt Tower decks or just Grixis or blue-red, one of those decks might get enough tools to actually come back into the metagame. And if that's the case, having a removal spell that can hit planeswalkers or creatures, like a Banishing Light type effect, be able to cycle in a matchup where it's not very good is actually really important for an aggressive deck. We have a lot of these removal-based green-black decks and all these other, 4-color Saheeli decks that play Harness Lightning and Oath of Chandra and a number of other things. A lot of times against these control decks, the control decks can take advantage of them in game 1 because they have too many removal spells stuck in their hand. So I actually, for one thing, the card's going to be fantastic. So
yeah, I only play in 2 main deck. I have 2 in my sideboard. I want to play a smattering of removal spells. 2 that I've already played with, Declaration of Stone and Stasis Snare. I want to see how, the 1 mana difference between Stasis Snare and Cast Out really affects things, or if being a very cheap card like Declaration of Stone is worth it. Also, I'm playing Prepared to Fight. It's a new split card from Amonkhet. The pump spell part of it seems okay. I'm used to playing pump spells like Infect or whatever, and this seems like a very good one. We always see cards like Moment of Heroism or whatever that give lifelink and +2/+2. Then we see cards that untap a creature and give it +2/+2. Even in Todd's deck, he's playing Blossoming Defense,
yeah.
Which is a card that if it was slightly worse on rate, if it only gave +1/+1 or only gave +2/+0, then it wouldn't be a playable card in Todd's deck. I think Prepared is just good enough to be played. And then of course you have Fight on it, which is just a 4-mana fight card as a sorcery. So it can be a 2-for-1, but it doesn't seem like it'd be dead in most circumstances. So
yeah, I actually like the card in a lot of spots. I think that split cards in general just get kind of lost in the fold sometimes when people think that neither half is really worth playing, without realizing that when you get access to both halves, especially the newer ones where you can cast the first part and then later on you get another effect. Your opponent always has to respect it when it's in your graveyard. They can't tap out, if you have the threat to actually kill one of their creatures, for example. So yeah, I like cards like that, and it's a rare, right?
It's a rare, yeah.
I thought it was a little weird that it was a rare, but other than that, I thought it was a great card.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be powerful. Prepared feels like all the parts of Blessed Alliance is all rolled up into one into a smaller, tighter package.
Sure. All right. Well, my deck is a lot less boring, or sorry, a lot more boring than than Tom's deck. We're basically just a Jun shell, kind of green black, kind of green red. Really, Noose Constrictor is our only black card, or not Noose Constrictor. Winding Constrictor is our only black card in the main deck to go along with Walking Ballista and a couple copies of Ridger's Gearhulk. But the card that I really wanted to try out was Glorybringer. I think that card is the answer that the format needed to Gideon Allies Zendikar, and you know it. It can kill a planeswalker and a creature the turn it comes into play for the most part, which seems really good. So that's going to be the heart of our top end. Instead of the black removal like Fatal Push and Grasp of Darkness, we're actually playing Harness Lightning and Shock with a minor sub-theme of energy. We have Ether Hub, Servant of the Conduit, and Attune with Ether. Since we're not playing that many artifacts in our main deck, it seemed like it would be a little harder to get Delirium, so I didn't really want to play Traverse the Ulvenwald. And since we have Ether Hub and Servant, I didn't want to run out of energy on those cards so I could actually cast my spells, which is why we're playing Attune instead of Traverse. But let's go ahead and get to the match and see who takes it down between Green-White Humans and Jund Energy. All right, let's high roll. See who goes first. That's a good one.
Yo.
Ooh. All right, we're here for game one. I'm on the play, and my hand is pretty good. I like keeping most hands that have an Attune with Ether and a way to cast it early in the game, mostly because it just kind of makes sure that you know, stuff like Harness Lightning can kill a bigger creature, smooths out your draw a little bit, and we have enough spells to go along with it. We need one more land to do everything we need to do, but.
Yep, I got a 3-lander here. It's going to take a little while to get used to playing with Scattered Groves. I'm not sure if I want to play that turn 1 to ensure that I can have all untapped lands to play a 4-drop if needed, or even a 5-drop if needed. If I draw an untapped land on my first turn, then I'll make the math a little bit easier.
All right, go to 1, go to 2. I'll get a forest, or maybe I should get a mountain.
Jacob in the house.
Yeah, I'm going to get a mountain, actually. Most of my hand is red,
Okay.
strangely enough.
Drew a second 4-drop, so I probably just won't need to be doing that on my turn 3. That is, of course, my god even lives.
All right, well, we drew the forest. We'll play the mountain that he knows about, and go ahead and get onto the battlefield with a ballista.
How bad is that? I guess it makes my card look a lot worse. I put 3 -1/-1 counters on my 3/4 Channeler Initiate.
Yeah, it's 0-1, so we can just kill that if we want to. Let's go ahead and untap.
See what you draw.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind drawing 2 of this because, of course, I can just cycle it. I never know how heavy is top heavy. It's going to be a new world we're going to live in. A bunch of cycling, a bunch of hopefully not getting too few lands or too many lands.
I think I want to save the ballista since we don't really have another threat at the moment. I'm just going to shock your channel. Oh, wrong one. Shock it. And attack for 1. 19. Go.
Do you think Chandler is great? I don't know if this is the right shelf for it. Oh.
I do like it alongside the red expertise. Steal a creature, put that into play, kill the creature you stole, and your creature stays big.
I guess it is a little tough against Walking Ballista. There is a Walking Ballista check that creatures have to live through in this old new standard. Old new standard. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you got a ball, got a McVitie. How horrific is it to play this? Would waste his turn. Maybe he has something else to do. Not really doing much else. It's not really getting any better either. Well, I guess I can just nuke my Therbin Spectre. Right? Okay. So I just target my Therbin Spectre with my 3 counters. Wait, that doesn't give me mana though if I need it. No, well, whatever. I'll just target this again.
Sure. Alright. I kind of want to clear the board for when I play Arlencord. Seems kind of loose to... Maybe I shouldn't kill the Thraben Inspector, but He's played a lot of humans, which means there's a chance he has, ways to pump it. So, alright, so go to 2, up to 5, down to 3. Let's see what we draw before we use the ballista. Well, shoot.
Yeah, I don't know if I should have targeted my ballista or not. I do have a bunch of 4s. But I do have a clue to do stuff with my mana and cycling cards.
Alright, kill this. Make a wolf and flip it.
Okay.
Alright, your turn. I guess black dice.
Good, but 2 cards. Let me read the cards, see how important it is for it to live or die. Last one, shock, then flip it. Give something trample. Not flip it. So I can make a greedy play or not greedy play. I mean, the card doesn't really do anything unless it... whatever, just go.
Alright, well. Smell a Heron's Grace Champion over there, so we gotta try to play around that, I suppose. Don't actually mind attacking with a wolf that much, just because he'll have to take the damage, but that leaves Arlen vulnerable. I don't really want to chump block with a Winding Constrictor.
So the hand I have right now is probably where I want my deck to be. So if I make a second iteration of this deck, I'm going to be more of green-white flash.
Alright. Play this, go to 2 energy, go to 1, play this, go up to 4.
Okay,
Get a swamp and play it. Yeah. Well, question now is, do we want to just deal him 3 and flip our Arlen back so we can make another wolf? Do we actually want to attack with said wolf? If he plays the Heron's Grace Champion, we can minus and kill it. I'm just going to deal 3 to you. Say go.
Just attack it with a 3/3. Have some play in it. Alright, it's in there.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't do much. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. You can't kill my thing with that. You can just kind of do some cool stuff. Maybe I should have got rid of it. Who knows? Unclear. I guess you can just make a wolf next turn. It's not wonderful for me. Yeah, I probably should have done some other things. Some other stuff. Can't really cycle stuff. Can't really cast stuff. Can't really draw stuff.
And that's like all of Magic.
I think I'll just chill and kind of get whooped by what I get whooped by. How bad does a Verge Growhawk get me? Probably just can't beat it no matter what. Whatever, just do that.
Okay.
I'll pass. Kind of the chumpiest of sequences I've done lately.
Ready? Oh, that was a good draw. I didn't have it. Alright, so we'll go 3 energy. We'll go 2, 1, 1. So this will get 2, this will get 3, this will get 2. And attack for 9.
Okay, so
Go. Quite the peel. Glorybringer
Yeah.
would have also been super nice.
I thought about it for a while. It didn't seem like you had that as your last card. So
Yeah, I didn't.
didn't do anything
super
about
lucky.
it. Can I live? Kind of. Go.
Kind of. Another Heron's Grace Champion. Double blocks, gain some life. Probably not bad. So if he plays a Heron's Grace Champion number 2, they just get +1/+1, right? This doesn't like re-trigger.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, it's kind of dying. The cards are too big. Okay, block that. Cast out that.
Alright, shock you.
Alright. Okay, here for game 2, I'm on the play. Got a turn 2 until to something on turn 4. Can't really cast this yet, kind of. But maybe I will. Maybe this will live. I'm ready yet.
Alright. My side, we have a pretty good curve here. I'm not sure if I want to get a Swamp for Constrictor or a second Mountain for Glorybringer. I'm leaning definitely towards Constrictor, though, so hopefully we end up drawing another red source.
Go.
Oh, never mind. 2 energy, get a Mountain, go.
Okay, this fella.
Alright, now we're in a tough spot. I would have to assume that most decks from Tom's position here would be trying to ramp into Gideon, and my hand is not great against a turn 3 Gideon.
Yeah, I might actually make my deck more making turn 3 Gideon. The turn 3 Heron's Grace Champion didn't all that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I just have to play Whining Constrictor, and if it dies, it dies. Maybe not. Man, this is hard.
Dolph Lundgren over here in a Rocky 3 movie.
Alright, go.
Okay, that is a mana source. Probably gonna end up cycling it. Okay. This, do that.
Alright.
So far, cast out would have been the same thing. Yeah.
No, you cast out a Arlen Cord.
Oh, I guess for this turn, but like I may not even won't Stasis Snare at all.
There you go.
Old Chandler and this shit done grew up too big. Play up my cards as they are, as random as I put them in my deck.
Oh my.
What's up? It's a magic card.
That is a magic card. Luckily, there's nothing in your graveyard, though. Crap. Alright, well. Okay. Play this, pop this. Get 2 clues.
Mm-hmm.
And say go.
Ooh, what am I doing? Guess I'm cycling this now for sure. Yeah. Do I want to make him mad? Or do I want to bash for a few? Oh, okay. If I just attack for a few. No, maybe I'll just cycle now. Hey, Scattered Rose. Cycling land. I don't really have much action going on. Don't think I want to pop my Chandler in this yet. I think I just... Actually, I maybe should attack first, but oh well. Stone this. What's another clue when you have 2 already?
Alright, take 6. I'm at 14. This is going to be a good turn, I hope. Alright, game trail, reveal this. Play this. Exert this. Target here. Take 5.
There's no part of Exert that stops this. Does my Hexproof stop any part of this?
Oh, it doesn't have hexproof.
Oh, I'm just double checking. Alright.
Alright, so...
6 on it. That's something. Okay.
Yeah, the 6 was just,
Take
it's exerted.
5, 15.
So it's not going to untap next turn. So 15. What am I at? 14? And then post-combat, I'll try to kill it and hope you don't have a pump spell. Tight. Alright, go.
Is that hopeful? I don't know. It's better than nothing, I guess. 3.
Sure.
-1 counter.
Alright, I'm at 11.
Go.
Alright,
Trades
so
off.
currently exerted. So we'll remove the exert counter. Alright, that's not bad. Too many mana sinks here. We can... I guess I should play this because you know about that. Stupid. Got 1 card in hand.
Yep.
I'll just play this for 3. And pass
3. What's 3 do for me? 2. This. Exert. 3. I'm not shooting. Probably just have to cast my card now. Whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it.
Shoot just for 2.
Yep.
It's a 3/3.
Alright, on your upkeep. You have no
Upkeep
cards in
just
hand.
died,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Whee! Hooray!
Alright, take
That's another
6
one.
and-
Whatever. Take 8.
Okay, that's 3. You go
Gain
to
8. 23.
23.
Go.
Alright. Well,
Racy, I guess.
yeah.
May inevitably die. I don't really have any reach or anything like that.
Right here and here. Do this. Kill this. This is exerted. And go.
Guess a removal spell would beat him.
I can survive a removal spell.
Okay.
Right. Kind of want to block one and shoot the other. Alright, maybe that's just bad. Alright. Block.
No effects.
Alright.
Hopefully all he has is creatures to block with. Go.
Yeah, I don't really have anything, actually. The land. So
Neat.
this is exerted.
Need no push, no harness lightning, just creatures. I can beat only creatures.
Just shock. Alright. Draw a card.
What we got?
Draw a card.
You can slam it on the table at this point. I might. Well, I guess I don't. I don't outright lose if my Thalia dies, but it's pretty close.
Draw a card. I need it's just shock.
Literal
now.
actual shock now.
Ah! We drew it!
Target.
There you go. I guess the
I can go infinite.
what was
Hold on
it?
a second.
The Declaration Stone. The Declaration Stone did it.
Okay, go.
Alright. Let's draw. Alright, now we're in business. This card is stupid. Attack, exert, shoot.
It's an 0-1.
Not this one, I guess. Sure. So that puts you at 15 now. I believe. Oh, what am I
No,
doing?
I gained some life. I gained 8.
Yeah, you went 23, but I've attacked you twice with this in the last 3 turns. You gained 8 life like 3 turns ago.
It was a 23, then it went out 18, right? And then now it's going out 13.
I went to
No, it
19
should
to
have been
15.
19. Actually, I'm gonna change this a little bit. I'm gonna deal you an extra 4.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna be at 11, 3, 4, 5, and then this. Go.
I wonder if I could have beat you with. No, not that. There you go.
All right, exert. Shock it.
How much is this? It's 5? It's 8?
It is 8. Tom trying to play me. That's fine. I'll just attack for 5. You got me.
A 6.
I don't think I can lose if I just wait a little. Go.
There it is. Oh no. Is it exerted? It's not exerted?
It's gonna untap. That is
Alright,
correct.
I died then.
Yeah. Can't believe I drew the shock. That was nice. Alright, so we'll start with me since my sideboard is built in such a way that it gives me a better chance against the slower decks in the format. Scrap Heap, Scrounger, and Prowling Serpapard are pretty good against any blue deck. Mostly not being able to be countered is pretty good, but also protecting future creatures from being countered is nice. With Essence Scatter potentially coming back in a big way, I think it's important to have something like this if you're a heavy base green deck. Scrap Heap Scrounger also just has infinite lives against the control decks. It's kind of funny. Natural Obsolescence, very bad in this particular situation because it only hits artifacts. Unfortunately, Natural State wouldn't even be that good against Cast Out, though, so it's not really like a huge downgrade. Lathnu Hellion, as you can see, all 11 of these cards right here are just very good against control in general. So, as far as what we are bringing in, we, I think, are going to be playing more of a control role in this matchup. Chandra helps us do that, whereas Blossoming Defense lets us play a little more aggressively. Even though it's a one-mana counterspell to stuff like Stasis Snare and Cast Out, his deck doesn't have that much of that, and if we draw a Blossoming Defense like we did last game, instead of like a removal spell or something that can interact with the battlefield, we're going to fall pretty far behind most of the time. Unfortunately for us, Tom is actually boarding into a more controlling version of his deck and boarding out a lot of his aggressive elements. So we'll just have to see how it shakes out and maybe make some sideboard changes afterwards.
Okay, so I kind of just stopped all the goofing off. I don't think there's enough human synergy to be going on, especially after a Jund deck boards into more expected removal. So I'm just kind of going to where maybe the deck just should be built originally. With the Chandler Initiate, I can get like turn 3 Gideon more often, which makes maybe just Gideon just be a main deck card. I do like the flashy elements, having like Avacyn and Cast Out and Heron's Grace Champion all at once, but once you start cutting human synergies and Heron's Grace Champion just drops off in value a whole lot. Against a Shock deck, Thalia is not great. I don't think it'd be great anyway. Ovaya is just kind of a goofy human card that should get out. Most of these decks probably just play 4 Cast Out anyway. I think that's what we're going to see with Standard moving forward. A lot of white decks just play a bunch of them. But other than that, I'm kind of just dialing it back a little bit, having like the second Archangel Avacyn and like some Selfless Spirits go with it. Maybe like Selfless Spirit Fumigate could be a thing. And Dusk to Dawn is a card I'm going to try out. Dusk destroys all creatures with power 3 or greater, so if he goes kind of outrageous with, Verdict Gear Hulk and Glorybringer and Winding Constrictor and Rishkar, I could sweep the board, maybe have some smaller things live, maybe like some Dustwash Champions, but Selfless Spirit, who knows what. And then when I bring it back, I could bring back a lot of little small guys. But anyway, it's a Wrath of God kind of effect that situational, but this may be a situation for it. Yeah. Other than that, I do have Fumigate. Things just go wildly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like the look of this sideboard plan in general. We saw a lot of that out of the Marty Vehicles decks later on in the previous standard season, where they would be able to board into a bunch of Planeswalkers and more removal, and side out some of their creatures that would like die to stuff like Walking Ballista. Basically, just preparing to face a swath of spot removal. And this version of the deck is kind of doing the same thing, except on my side, the easiest way for me to win the game is just present some threats that are just way bigger than yours and put you in a spot where you can't really chump block, and maybe your removal is a little too slow because it costs 4 mana. So yeah, I definitely like this idea of a sideboard plan. I'm not sure if this is the right color combination to execute it perfectly, but Dusk to Dawn does seem very good against my deck in general. So
yeah, no one knows. This is day 0, week 0 of this new format.
Yeah. Week -2.
All right, here for game 3. I'm down 0-2. I have a very honest-looking hand. An honest 2-drop into an honest 3-drop into a questionably honest 4-drop.
My side, we have a hand that is pretty good against the front half of Tom's deck, the early turns, but probably bad against the late game. We're going to keep it, though, and hope that we draw some ways to pressure stuff like Gideon. There we go.
Do expect shock. I don't know if one of these is worse. I guess this is higher upside. This card does have diminishing returns, like real fast. Okay, that.
All right. 2 energy. Your turn.
I don't know what the point of a late game Chandler would do. Playing out my cards.
Yep.
Maybe this would be a 5-drop. Yeah, looks like a 5-drop to me. I probably should play this by now, but oh well. Beats.
Counters here. Shock this. So I go to 2. Your turn.
What does my Gideon even do? If I guess it takes some. I might just die. Huh. How many shocks you got in that deck? A bunch.
3, I think. Got Harness Lightning too, though. Also got Double Dragon.
I just play 2 things. Threaten a double block. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, I think it's better than having an extremely vulnerable Gideon. Could be wrong.
Energy. What do you? Yeah, sure. Attack for
That
8.
happens. No good blocks. Okay, good chomp, but I don't really feel
Yep.
like it. Gideon plus more might threaten some better blocks. Nothing's going wonderful. Need my old Dust to Dawn about now.
Yeah, that card would be nuts right now.
So my life total and the threat of Gideon is about equal, where I don't know where he's going to play his attacks. But I don't really have much else going on. Could be with the Therum Inspector for once. It doesn't really look like it's hitting on blocking, but things could change where I want to block. I think I'm going to win by miles or lose this game real fast. So I'm going to play Gideon plus it and... Okay.
Could run 3rd shock, which is helpful. Need something big here.
Take a soft-ish against shock. Soft-ish. Too many spells. Can't deal.
Did draw a lot of spells. Alright, kill this.
Okay.
Attack Gideon.
Just did.
Go.
Okay. Maybe this card shouldn't be in my deck, but I'm at 12. Okay. Well, I guess I can hit a Therum Inspector that could be slightly relevant, so I use it with the top 3. Silver Spirit is embarrassing right now. Go.
Alright. Almost assuredly not going to be attacking with Walk-in Ballista. Well, I guess putting an extra counter on Ballista is not better than attacking for 8. So we're going to attack for 8.
How about the Therum Inspector block? Not awful. I should block 1.
Alright, you're at 8. I'm going to play Winding Constrictor. I'm going to go down 1 energy. Now we could have used these to tap for mana, but I think that is just slightly worse. Attacking for 4. Would allow us to kill his Dustwatch Recruiter though, which could be a way to help him get out of it.
That.
Well, that's pretty good. Alright, she for 1,
Yeah,
and
good
then you
draw.
gain 4.
I thought about briefly attacking first, but usually gonna block the Winding Constrictor. Then I was gonna not gain 1 more life.
Alright, you're at 11.
Yep.
Alright. I'll play this, go up to 5. We're gonna get a mountain in case we draw. Glorybringer, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. We have more double red cards than we have double green cards at this state. Your turn.
Thought I might have enough mana
Actually,
sinks
no.
where
You can get
Westfall Abbey would be unnecessary, but maybe it might come into play here. Either I'm gonna play a Therum Inspector and draw a card immediately. I might as well just do this one. Okay, tap slightly better, I guess. Okay. Another card that probably doesn't belong in my deck. I'm gonna play 2 cards, try to get my beat on.
Alright. Go.
Maybe I'll activate my Westfall Abbey. That'd be a
Yeah,
hoot.
it's not good.
I could probably either make a token or crack my clue. It is definitely mana efficient to make a token. Okay.
17.
If I keep this land, I might. Nah, play it go. I got Tireless Trackers in my deck, but I think the chance I just want to play a land, crack my clue, move on from there is a little bit more likely. So 10 to 17 is up.
Mm-hmm. Alright. 13.
So I should probably crack my clue now. And go.
Well, we drew a bunch of lands in a row after getting Wrath. That's never good. Your turn.
9.
9.
I might just Ormondal I'm here. Let's see.
Yeah, if I don't draw a Glorybringer, I think I'm just going to lose the Ormondal. Oh, now I'm just Ormondal dead. Ormond dead.
Yeah, whatever. These people are out of here.
Sure. I'm at 4, you're at 18.
Yep, yep.
Those priests did their job. Ooh, Arlencord.
Tight.
I'm dead.
Anything that's done? No.
All right, I'm on the play here for game 4 with a hand pretty similar to last game. Need to draw a couple big threats to really do anything of value.
Yeah, I got a good hand with the channel initiative that makes it great if you didn't kill it, but is functional without it, I guess.
All right, Ballista. Go.
Ooh. This card just doesn't do anything right now. All right.
Come on, Rishkar. Rishkar would be nice.
I'm sure.
And
Yeah, bad luck.
no, it's not bad luck. I don't really want to burn this on that, but I also don't want to lose my Ballista just yet. So I'm gonna kill it with this and attack for 1.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it. It just gains 2 energy for my 2 mana card.
Your turn.
Now, oh no, I could have got punished by playing my lands wrong. I don't even know if I did actually, but all right, go. Actually, getting this flipped would not be all that bad. Might actually quite enjoy it.
Ooh my. Ooh my.
Okay,
Your turn.
it's at 1 and I'm at 18.
Yep. That was a good draw. Good draw. Maybe Chandra's be in my main deck. Cards do.
Play 2 spells, not wonderful. Play this, feels bad. What can I do? Well, I could play any number of these. By any number, I mean 2. Oh no. Let's fall farther behind with, I guess, anything really. I want to get this onto the battlefield at some point. Kind of lose a lot of things. Kinda just hoping I can just attack this Chandra, but that seems so thin. I guess I could just give him a stone token. No. Loses so many things. Like Lordbringer is so bad. Vertiger Hook's also bad. I guess you could have to have a land.
Got 3 cards. Need to have land and a big thing.
But the way he was talking, it just didn't seem like I had a bid thing. Well, I'm not using that information. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, I don't think it's this. I think it's 2 of these things. No, probably not this. So it narrows down the options. What if this just lives? I guess that's good. Okay, stone that.
I would rather have a clue than deal him damage. So.
All right, current listing is posed to live.
Posed to live.
Supposed to live.
Alright, take 2.
Ouch.
Alright, take 4. That was a good draw, too.
Huh, a draw, you say? All right.
Exert. Your turn.
It's exerted. Dang, you got stone over there, too. Go.
Alright, well, that's not great for us, I guess. And that's rough. With all these Wrath effects in Tom's deck, I'm not sure I actually want to play another threat. Or at least not one that dies to the mini Wrath. Suppose I could just crack the clue, look for small something to play. Alright. Maybe like a Tireless Tracker or something would be nice. Alright, your turn.
Go.
Go. 14, right? Is that what we got? 14?
I have them at 12, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I got hit with a Glory Bringer. I should be at 12.
I had you with a Glory Bringer, but I think what else I had you with? Just like twice with the Walking Ballista, right?
Or that last game.
Pretty sure you're at 14. Pretty sure I hit you twice with the Walking Ballista for 1 each and 4 for this. Oh, and Challenger hit you for 2. You are at 12. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Have I drawn for the turn? I don't believe so. Okay, we're gonna draw.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe he just didn't have a thing to play that didn't die to Glorybringer. Probably just has another removal spell for it. Alright, no exert. Alright.
8.
Then I'll play Servants.
Okay. Yo.
Alright. Alright, attack. Put you at 2.
Okay, 2.
Your turn.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, sure, go.
Kill it.
Alright, I died. Alright, here for game 5. I lost the match, but that's alright. My hand is pretty good. Even though I haven't taken out or haven't drawn prepared to fight yet, I took one out for a Sigarda host of Herons for this game. Sigarda actually matches up decently against Glorybringer, so I want to try her out. Anyway, I have a slow but decent hand.
My side, we are desperately looking for either a red or black source so that our Evolving Wilds can get the other one. But I think I'll be looking for red early if he plays a 2-drop. So.
Yep.
All right. Well. Go.
I currently don't have a 4-drop. I think it should be just getting to the habit of cycling these and getting deeper when things are like this. Okay. Well. I've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that going on. What's this card even do? Alright.
Go.
Yeah, I have no play on this turn.
Okay. Well, I had a choice between a red or a black. I think I want to get black so I can play Constrictor this turn without burning my energy on Ether Hub. And that'll give me an additional energy off of Ether Hub next turn. So. Okay.
Oh. What's up?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there.
Me neither.
Okay. All right.
I'll start spinning this thing.
I get 3 energy.
Wonderful.
Attack.
Alright, 18.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a shock. Kill that.
Okay, it's dead.
Your turn.
Hot dog. Now what? Sure. Go for 2/2. Your turn.
All right. Classic black-green draw.
Classic BGs, huh?
Yeah. Attack for Gideons.
Oh, there's big.
They are just big. Oh wait, no, they're one more.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Uh-huh. Which card you say? I guess I'm D'ing up with that. I got a Duskwatch recruit over there. Very dusk of these things.
That's pretty good.
I think dusk is tight.
That card seems great.
And I'll play a
You can
land, I suppose.
Build your deck in a way around
This is
it.
18, maybe I should beat. Oh well. I mean, you can only really pump it with another Risk card. Maybe don't have enough for Gear Hulk yet.
Attack. Okay. Go.
Uno, uno. Oh, that's a combo with Dawn, right? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Her. Go.
Uh-oh. Alright, we need a land right now.
Swoop.
I guess soak 4 damage, make a wolf ain't so bad. Make a wolf.
Oh.
Wish that card was Chandra. Go.
Oh, yeah. This card is not rubbed me the right way. This gonna be in play? Sure. Go. Literally in play right now.
Ugh. Attack.
Prepare that.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, stupid.
I just waste a turn right here. Could that be something I'm interested in? Cards don't really do anything. Yeah, whatever. That'd be food for my cigar to and waste a turn, so that's fine. I gain 6, go to 24.
Joke's on you. I didn't have anything else to do anyway. Go.
I'm tricked. Okay, probably save this land for another tower tracker, even though I have 2 in my deck. It is
16 me?
although I can make 2 potentially, but I might just want to be dusking. Yeah, let's go. I guess I gotta cast this. Whatever.
Go.
Alright, I got a bunch of humans over here. Which one am I making? This one? Okay.
Sure.
I can play a land now, I guess. Go away.
Alright. That's basically game over now.
7 damages.
Yep, that's 9
9
already.
life. Go. That's the way I'm supposed to be, like, keeping my graveyard this way so I can read it better.
I don't know, man. I don't think it matters too much.
Alright, so this is where my graveyard is now. So I can read my cards better.
Alright.
I can fight too. I forgot I could fight. This is dead.
Go. He's exerted.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, fight.
Take 5, I'm at 4.
Yep.
Would you not have made another thing next turn?
I could have, but I'm gonna Dawn and bring him back.
You could have exiled your Gideon. Made a 1/1.
No, it's a.
Just a
Oh,
card.
I thought it was a creature card. I
Oh.
thought it was Uzi.
No. It's
Oh,
just,
I should have been
it's
playing
just-
lands the whole
yeah,
time.
It's just great.
That card is wonderful. I thought it was like a scavenging ooze. I thought creatures made creatures, or was it Moorland Haunt? That's what an intuitive me would think. So you go down to energy.
Why didn't you make another creature? I don't understand.
I
What
don't know,
you're doing.
man.
Come on. We just had this conversation.
Dude, that's so long ago.
Go. Bring them all back. Play land. Cast your Selfless Spirit.
Dawn costs 5?
It does.
No, let's go. Into my hand. I don't know what any of the cards do. Okay. Well, I'm casting Dawn, bringing back my 2 drops to my hand. And yeah, casting a Selfless Spirit.
Alright. Well, we are on a clock. We need a flyer or a removal spell pretty quick. I guess that'll kind of do for if I don't die this turn.
Kind of does-ish.
Alright, flip it and pass turn.
It's on 2. 3.
Yeah,
On
stays
3.
on 3. Minuses to shocks, or I guess lightning strike stuff. Volcanic hammer, I guess, is better since it's sorcery speed.
Yeah, Fire Striker's in a weird spot in this deck. Doesn't operate well with Dust Dawn. I kind of want to play out all my lands anyway for like all my mana sinks. Yeah, I need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Anyway, could kill some things, attack some Marlin Cord, just play another creature. Or just attack him, but it's flipped, so then it flips. Then what? I guess I just attack it for 2, then attack it, then fumigate.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Only gain 2, but that's alright. Actually, another creature.
So you're 26.
Yeah. The 2? No, yeah, 4.
Yeah,
4. I didn't
4.
attack him. He's a 4. And I'm tired of having graveyard that way.
All right. Shoot this.
I just gotta remember Dust Dawns from now on.
Make 8/8. Go get a something. I don't know. Basic. Go.
If I lose this game, I really blew it.
Yeah. Maybe I should hold the Evolving Wilds in case I draw one of my 2 trackers. I don't know. I always just kind of autopilot when we get in situations like this.
Let's crack this clue now, because make it bigger. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else. Yeah, go.
Alright. Dragon would be tight.
Yeah, it would be.
Ballista would be okay.
I might lose to a dragon.
Go.
Snack, not as concerning. This. Clue down.
Yep.
Hmm.
Now a dragon does not save me.
Can't attack with anything, right? Doesn't look like I can attack with anything. Play another thing, I guess.
That's good.
Ooh.
Done?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm dead basically, but I'll just keep on playing stuff.
Keep on playing on. Cool. Where we at here? Probably not. Probably this. No, you die. Oh. 2.
Yep.
1 down. Counters on my things. Did I beat him? Haven't done any math.
Just kill a creature and I'm dead probably. Because I can only block these 2 and I take 1, but I'm chumping. Emblem's definitely lethal.
Yeah, I think my passing is slightly safer, so I'm gonna pass. I just kind of have it all, and passing is slightly safer.
Okay. Why don't you just draw another card?
Hmm?
You got another
I
clue.
don't know, man. Sure, if you insist.
I mean, if you just draw Gideon, I die. I have no card in hand.
Yeah.
Draw a Declaration Stone, I'm dead. And crack another one.
Nope. Sitting here,
All right.
enjoying every minute of winning I got. Every moment I got up winning.
Plus,
Okay.
deal you 26. Here's
Got
0. Sure, man.
Still had all these.
All right, so I thought that was a pretty fine intro into the format. I think showing how powerful Glorybringer is important because I think that card is basically Sky Sovereign, but with haste, and you don't have to crew it. It's the fact that you can, attack a Planeswalker immediately and hopefully kill it. Most Planeswalkers kind of hover around 4, while also taking care of a creature is a pretty huge deal. I'm not sure if this card is better than, say, Thundermaw Hellkite or Stormbreath Dragon or cards like that of the past, but
Or even Flame Tongue.
even Flame Tongue. But this card did feel really good.
Yeah, I think a lot of decks have to keep that in consideration when building their decks. It's going to be another test of the format, like Walking Ballista test, Reflector Mage's test. Now you got to think about Glorybringers, where you want 4 toughness creatures and get in your deck, which my deck kind of does have.
It does 4 damage, so 4 toughness creatures don't do it.
Huh?
It does 4 damage.
Yeah, I don't want like exactly 4 toughness in my deck.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But Sigardo is a card that I brought in because it does match up well against it. So maybe that's just a card that is going to rise up a little bit in stock. So my green-white deck was a humans deck. I just want to try it out. Well, every new set comes out. Well, are humans good again?
Yeah. Stala's Lieutenant.
The answer has been no, since all the good one drops like Kithian and Dragonheir have all left. You can't really make a deck without the 1-drops. Stala's Lieutenant just doesn't do enough.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't even have Mechanicum in this deck, and that would be just kind of the same as Stala's Lieutenant. But I think green-white has a lot of strong cards, though. I think Cast Out really ups it up a little bit. I think you can leave up mana a lot more. Like Cast Out and Archangel Avacyn or Cracking Clues or Spinning Dustbox Recruiter. Any of that is things that people have to be worried about. You don't even have to play like Prepared and Defied. I don't think that card's like wonderful or anything.
Maybe
work out
Blossoming
last
Defense
game,
would be pretty good. Like Blossoming Defense might actually be better than Prepare to Fight in your deck.
I don't know, maybe. It doesn't have any 1-drops. Like I had to play Avaya just as a 1-drop, and I don't think that's even that good. I think especially with the new cycle dual lands, a lot more lands are gonna be coming to play a tap turn 1. Like you don't have the ability to play a Fortified Village or a Campy Vista untapped later. This card just comes into play tap no matter what. So
Yeah.
I think 1-drop's going to lose a lot of value. 2-drops are going to be a little bit better in value. And I think 4-drops a little bit better with the Channeler Initiate, although it doesn't match up well against Shock and Walking Bliss. So maybe those cards on a big part of the format, and the card will just be fine later on. Like it's just that little elf that becomes a 3/4 later. That makes any color mana, and you have 3 shots at it instead of 2 shots with Servant and Conduit. So it's a little bit better than Servant it was in the green-white decks. But it's going to take a little bit more work. Only got about half the spoiler out now. Most of the spoilers, the invocations, which aren't really significant to standard. So next couple of days, we'll have a lot more next week. Probably have the whole spoiler out next week.
Yeah. From my side, this definitely isn't the way to build the Jund deck. This is just my rough draft of trying to find a shell for the card. And, just every time I drew Glorybringer, it felt like it was just the best card I could possibly draw. Like, obviously, that's going to change if I'm playing against a control deck, which honestly is why I had so many anti-control cards in my sideboard. It's possible that instead of Servant of the Conduit, you just want to do what all the other aggressive, green-black X or green-red X decks have been doing and just play, cards that chain up the curve that are just generically powerful, and then kind of just top it off with Glorybringer on the top end. I'm not sure just how much better it is than Verge's Gearhulk, or even if it is better than Verge's Gearhulk, but the times I drew it, it felt better than Verge's Gearhulk. But when you're ahead, I think Gearhulk is obviously nuts, but when you're behind, Gearhulk's pretty bad, as we saw in, Game 5, where I just drew 2 Gearhulks when you had a board advantage, and you killed it, and I didn't really get anything out of it. But Glorybringer can't help you when you're very far behind, which I think is really important for a deck like this, especially against an aggressive white deck featuring Gideon Ally Zendikar.
Yeah, Glorybringer seems good at all stages of the game. In case you back up or put nail in the coffin. I think Jund might be a deck like a real Jund deck, not energy, not like synergy or anything with Gearhulk and Winding Constrictor. Just good cards, a lot of interaction, a lot of removal. Just Glorybringer, just pounding it to him like the modern version is. Maybe like a little bit of discard. I don't know what kind of discard we got. We have the new card that takes a non-legendary, non-land card. Maybe it's better than Transgress the Mind.
I think there's only a foreign version spoiled, but it's like Cut Their Heart Out or something like that.
Oh.
Well, the picture is just a dude with his heart getting torn out of his chest, which is kind of cool.
So we may have legit Jund decks. Maybe have a legit just green-white deck. Nothing too crazy. Maybe just Archangel Avacyn and Selfless Spear or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe Walking Bliss.
We're just dabbling right now, but there's going to be a lot more cards to work with. There's going to be a whole bunch of cycling and -1/-1 and embalm and all these abilities that we're going to be trying out over the next few weeks as we get more spoilers. And building decks like this in the early goings of spoiler season is pretty tough, but hopefully this was at least palatable.
So what we learned is Cast Out's good, Glorbringer's good. I think Dust to Dawn's going to be the best of the split cards.
Dust to Dawn looks nuts.
I think you can build your deck well, and it's going to be super strong.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to be all for me and Tom Ross today. Make sure to check back later in the week. We're going to have Ross Merriam joining Tom and myself while the rest of the crew is off to various Grand Prix and such.
Yeah, I think Mexico is where they're playing this week anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the Versus on StarCityGames.com, and we'll see you later this week.